Knowing your worth is something that a lot of people struggle because it's not an easy task to do. Knowing how valuable and great of a human being is very, very hard to assess. And the reason is because we've been programmed to believe that we're not worthy of our dreams, goals, successes. Knowing your worth and knowing how valuable as a person you are takes time. And it is a process. So in today's video, I'm going to talk more about that. And the reason why is because a lot of people are feeling stressed, depressed, and anxious to talk about these topics because knowing your worth, it's not an easy task to do. So the first thing that you got to do in order to know your worth is eliminating toxic environments. And that means eliminating people in your life that really make you feel like you're not worthy of anything, that you're not worthy of your successes, you're not worthy of your job, your new diploma, that make you feel like you're not smart, they make you feel dumb. And it's not easy removing yourself from that situation, especially if you've been around with them for so long. And cutting people out of your life is not an easy task. It's not something that you one day decided to not like yourself or feel like you're not worthy of anything, but it's because you've been programmed by people, whether that's in your family group or your friend group, that you are not smart. They've been telling you that you are not worthy of anything, that you're not smart, that you're not brave, that you're not courageous, and those things really, really get into your head. And to program that or to erase that data, I like to consider that, is trying to eliminate those people out of your life and stay away from them. Whether that's like a family member, stay away from them, a job environment, quit and get another job, because it really ruins your quality of life, and no one wants to live like that. No one should be living like that. I promise that whenever you go to another place where you're loved, cared, everything changes. Your mindset changes. When people give you and pour so much good energy into you, that transfers and you'll feel good about your life. And it's just a very easy step. A good example that I didn't know about this, but Tori Dunlap is a content creator. She's a financial expert, and she talks about one of the podcasts that she was in, that she felt unworthy of herself, of her body, because her boyfriend made a comment about her body. During that time, she was very devastated that someone that she loved and trusted could act in a way like that. And I mean, in the beginning, she just couldn't move from that situation because she didn't have the money to go out and leave that boyfriend, because she was in a vacation trip in Hawaii, and she couldn't leave that situation. But her boyfriend had made comments about her body and how she was overweight and that she was not a good person because his mom had said that, and that really can hurt someone. And if you remove yourself from that situation really quickly, as fast as you can, then you're gonna know your worth, and you're not gonna be with people that really make you feel less of a person just because of the way that you look or because a particular thing that they don't like from you. So I recommend for you to remove yourself from a very toxic environment. Number 2, you are what you eat, and it's very simple. If you consume content that is based on something that triggers you, then you're gonna feel triggered about that. If you consume content that makes you feel like hating your body, like you see a bunch of influencers with like in a bikini, your body doesn't look like that, or you consume content from influencers that edit their photos and they make it seem like they have like the most perfect bodies, then you're gonna hate yourself. And it's bound to happen because you're comparing your own body to other people's body. And I just think it's very crazy that we live in a world where transparency, it's not something that we see often, and it's very important to understand what's reality and what's not. Consuming too much content of that, like social media, really does trigger your brain into thinking that you are not normal and that the lives of other people are better than yours. And that's when you know that you spend so much time is when you hate your life and you hate your body and you hate the way that you look, and then you start hating how you don't have that kind of money or you're not able to take vacations like these influencers. Is just a constant struggle, and we've all been there. But if you recognize what's real and what's not, then life becomes a fuller. So if you tell yourself that you're stupid, you'll be stupid. It's basically, it's like when someone says, oh my god, I'm so dumb, and just because they've made a mistake or because they did something that they weren't supposed to. But the truth is that everyone can and should be making mistakes. It's not that you're the only person that makes silly mistakes. If you constantly tell yourself that you're stupid, then you'll be there. You'll be stupid, and it's just the way that you treat yourself is so important. So I've read somewhere, I don't remember, but being rude to yourself doesn't make you more or less humble. We think like if we claim that we're dumb or that we are not really smart, then we're not bragging and we're being very humble to other people. Humility is very important, but treating yourself bad is not a correlation to your humility. And I want you to stop that, because it doesn't make you more or less humble. Knowing your worth is about being grateful for the things that you do have and not compare yourself with other people's life or expectations. So when you become more grateful for the things that you have, you start to realize that other people have less than you, and you should be thankful that you get to wake up in the morning and have a good job, or that you wake up in the morning to go to school, and you realize that your life is so good, and you try to just be very loving and caring. Pouring into yourself is not an easy thing to do, and it's something that you should be doing very, very often. So with that being said, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.